Well, hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if this isn't your first time. I'm Demi Ayinke, and today we're going to be going over some of the best activewear of 2020. We'll be talking about lounge, seamless, and performance pieces. So let's get into it. Okay, so today we're going to start off with the lounge section because that's what most of 2020 was. So we're going to go straight to sustainable and start off with the brand Tala. The thing about them is they make most of their stuff from recycled materials or sustainable materials. This particular set is made mostly from bamboo. So these are the Nava leggings in black, and to match it, I've got the Sade top also in black. The leggings come up quite high-waisted on me, but I'm only 5'3". Oh, also the rest of my measurements will be in the description box below. So yeah, with these leggings, I just fold them over at the top, give me a bit more of a feminine look, and it looks less like a one piece with the top on to match. The leggings are quite long, so if you're shorty like me, they will scrunch up at the bottom, or you can just fold them over, and if you're tall, they work perfectly for full length. Now the thing about these leggings is, they've got these little lines down the front that almost look like ribbon. And if you look at it closely, you see the waistband is made from a slightly different rib material than the rest of the leggings. So the waistband gives you a bit of that snatch look, but it's not anything that's compressive. And then the rest of the leggings are this super soft, amazing material. It's great to wear all day. Now the Sade top to match is the sleeveless mock neck, I think. Isn't that what that is? Mock neck. It's cropped. It comes up to just below my belly button for me, so it's a good length of crop. It's a crop that I like. Now I like the black so much that I went ahead and got the set in gray. The leggings are pretty much the same as the black ones, same rib material. You can see it better on these ones actually. Same length, same high waist. The top that came with this one is a little different. It's more cropped. It literally stops right about where your sports bra band would stop. It's also sleeveless, but it's really cute. Like, I quite like it as a set, weirdly enough. It's a bit shorter than what I would normally go for a crop top, but I still love it. Now, the unfortunate thing about those sets is I think they're sold out, and I don't think they're slated for a restock. So I got you some backups because you know I got you. Okay, so we have these ones from the Bow and T down to the core collection. Now, Bow and T is relatively new. These is also a rib material, kind of like the Tala, but it's not as soft. It's not hard or comfortable. It's quite nice actually, but it's just not as soft or as lightweight. It's quite thick, so definitely not for warm weather at all. The waistband is also a thicker rib material than the rest of the leggings to give you that nice snatch effect. Now the thing about these leggings I found was I got my regular size, which is an extra small, and it's a little bit baggy, so I could have sized down if I wanted it to be more fitted, but I'm quite happy with the way it is because it's loungewear, you want to be comfortable all day. Now to match that, I've got this top. There's actually quite a few tops on their website that kind of match this set. But I'd say to go for this one that looks a bit more like a sports bra. It's even got removable cup pads in it and everything. It's just a regular plain kind of standard sports bra shape. Scoop down the front a little bit and same at the back. Again, at the bottom, it has that same thicker waistband that the leggings have. Now the leggings are amazing and they're fantastic, but as I mentioned before, right now I'm kind of obsessed with shorts, so I just had to pick up the cycling shorts as well in the same color. They're pretty much exactly the same as the leggings, they're just shorter. And it's nice for the days where I don't want to feel like I have material like sticking to me, you know? Now again, I love that one so much in the brown. I went back and I picked up the blue. They're exactly the same as the brown set, just in this beautiful, kind of like teal color. Okay, so moving on from the lounge, we're gonna move into the seamless stuff. Now, seamless is a big trend in activewear, and I think every single activewear company has like seamless sets of different variety, but for me, no brand does it better than Gymshark. By far at the top of the pile, their dark camo seamless. Now the camo has been around with Gymshark for a while and it's gone through a few like different little tweaks and upgrades, but this is by far my favorite. It's made from this super soft knit material. It's kind of a little bit thicker, so again, perfect for cold weather. It's got a thicker waistband at the top than the rest of the legging to give you some compression for when you need it. Ever so slight, tiny little branding at the side and at the bottom of the leg in the back. Now at the back of these leggings, you get the little booty scrunch. Now sometimes the booty scrunch can be a little off-putting to me personally. I don't like it when it's so obvious when you're wearing it and you can see them, but this is perfect because once you put it on, it disappears and it just provides a nice separation between the cheeks, you know, to really make the glutes stand out. Now, this is actually mostly about the leggings, but I had to show you the sports bra it comes with because together they make such a pretty look. So the sports bra is quite delicious. Like, I'm only 32B and the cleavage is next level. Is this really cute crisscross design in the front, slightly bigger branding on one side. It's got nice thick straps, which actually do provide a lot of support for me. Removable cup pads again. If that's not for you, you can always take them out. I leave mine in personally because I actually quite like them. I know, controversial, but to me, they always look a lot nicer with the cup pads in. I don't know why. Now the back of this sports bra is the real standout. Like, look at that gorgeous crisscross detail with the tiny little Gymshark logo right at the bottom. Okay, so again, I love the blue one so much, I went back and I got it in this green. Now green is a more standard camo to me, and this is this gorgeous dark obsidian. I think it's called the obsidian green or something. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I just really loved how deep of a green it was. And this is one of the colors they're in right now, isn't it? Like this deep dark green along with brown, both of which I'm actually loving a lot. Now moving on to the seamless shorts, my favorite all time is the Gymshark Flex shorts. Now I'm not gonna go too deep into this because I've done a whole review of the entire Gymshark collection and I'll leave a little link above if you wanna watch it. But trust me, these are the best. Super comfy, super flattering, and they don't go anywhere when you're working out, no matter how much you're jumping or whatever else. Now we'll move on to the performance stuff. And for me, by far this year, number one, the Alphalete Surface Power Leggings. This is in the color blue camo. They came up with a couple of the colors, but this is my favorite. Funny enough, they came out around the same time as the Gymshark blue camo, so I must have been going through a phase at that time. These are made from this super lightweight, kind of brushed material. It's definitely more sleeker feeling than something that an Align, for example. They are very breathable, extremely sweat wicking, like sweat dries in it so fast, it's crazy. My favorite part about these leggings though, this waistband. This little cross in the front is so flattering on your waist, it makes it look so teeny tiny compared to the rest of your body. It's got these little lines down the side that really help shape your legs and your glutes. The other thing about these leggings I would say is they can run a tiny little bit big, so you can size down if you're looking for more compression, but I got it in my regular extra small because I don't mind having a little bit of room to be able to move around while I'm working out. Okay, from the performance leggings, we go into the crops. So to me, the best crops that came out for activewear this year, again, I have to use the Alphalete, specifically the Alphalete Ultrasofts. Now, these are made from this super soft material, even softer than the Alliance, believe it or not. They just feel like, I don't know if you've ever held like natural wool in your hands, you know, when you squish it, it's that kind of feeling. The first of them is in this shape, the crop tank. It's sleeveless with a little bit of a mock neck. The crop comes down to just below my belly button, which again is a perfect length for me. In the back, they're the same again, pretty much as the front. I've got this in the black, in red, which is this gorgeous, super bright color that you can see from miles away. And also, I got it in yellow. Now the Ultrasoft tanks also come in this other style, which is the Ultrasoft Thrive tank, I think it's called. This one is more of a racerback type fit. It's a tiny little bit shorter than the other ones, but not by much. Like I can't even miss to tell the difference. Yeah. So again, it's made from that exact same Ultrasoft material. This time the logo is just at the bottom instead of right in the center with the other one. I've got it in this gorgeous dark green with kind of brown undertones, I think, color. And I've also got it in this gorgeous pinky purple color. Okay, next we talk about full length tanks for my girls who like to cover up a bit more in the gym. This is the Flex tank. Again, I'm not going to talk about this too much because I reviewed this in my Gymshark Flex collection video, but I just love this tank because it's such an easy throw on and it's still super flattering, incredibly breathable, and great for any workout. Okay, next we're going to move into sports bras, and we're going to start with the high impact sports bra. This is the Speed sports bra from Gymshark. It came out earlier this year. I don't know if they still make these exact ones, but I think they have styles that look similar to this on there. I really like this because of just how soft it is on the outside, and then on the inside, it's got this mesh panel to provide you with some breathability. In the back, it's got little clasps so you can adjust the band to whatever size you need. I love it because it's fantastic for people like me, especially if you're a runner. You need something that can really hold them down no matter what size they are so they don't start to hurt, and these do the job great. Okay, last but not least, we're going to go into low impact sports bras, and my favorite are the Riderwear animal ones. Now these are a little plain looking. I know you kind of like, you can get something like this at every single activewear brand, but these have like little subtle differences that put them over the edge. Okay, first of all, they have this little keyhole right here, which provides a tiny little bit more underboob cleavage, so it's a bit sexier in that way. And in the back, it's got adjustable straps, and the cool thing about them is it's got this little hook that you can just put onto the second one, and boom, racer back, out for the back. I love it when sports bras have little added things to make them a little different. I find that this is great for low impact workouts or even like lifting because they really do give you good coverage and hold the girls in. But I wouldn't do anything medium or high impact in it, or you just be like kind of all over the place. So that's it. That's all I have for you today. That's the very best of what the activewear community had for us this year, which has been rough. So I thought, let's start 2021 on a lighter note by doing our first giveaway on this channel. Okay, so I've got a €50 gift card to any activewear of your choice for one of my lucky subscribers. All you have to do is click that little subscribe button, follow me over my socials, and leave a little comment telling me which activewear brand is your favorite and why, and I'll pick my favorite one at the end of January. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, watch my other videos, they're all right there, and come back for more fun stuff because I have tons more planned for the new year. Bye.